What's up YouTube? I just finished 30 days doing the carnivore diet and I want to make a quick video talking about my experience and highlighting some of the observations I had along the way. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the timeline I did this diet was from September 1st to September 30th of this year. So it was 30 days and I followed it pretty strictly the whole time. I pretty much just ate steak, eggs, salt. Everyone says you need to include salt for energy levels. I had a lot of butter, ham, cold cuts, any sort of animal product I had. For this time around, I stayed away from dairy, as a few people recommended to stay away from dairy during this diet. I think if I do it again, I probably will include dairy next time, but I didn't this time. Also, while I was on the diet, I drank pretty much every weekend, so if you have any concerns about that, I drank every weekend and I had no problems with that. Alright, so let's get into some observations I had with the diet. First things first, poop. So I didn't poop for an entire day when I first started doing this diet, which is kind of weird, but I also heard that from people doing YouTube videos and stuff. I don't know why it happens, it just happens. The following day, pretty loose poops. Probably the following 2 days are pretty loose poops. But then after that, the rest of the 30 days, my poops were totally fine. I know there's no fiber in this diet, so some people get concerned. There's no fiber, and I don't think their movements are going to be as regular or as consistent. Mine were totally fine, so good poops. So I go to the gym pretty regularly. I try to go like 3 to 4 times a week. While I was on this diet, my lifts steadily improved every single time I was there. Never had an off day, and my energy levels were totally fine the entire time I was at the gym. I might have even put up more weight than I would have regularly. Something else I want to talk about is that I've always had like a little bit of back knee on my back pretty much my whole life. I don't know if it's from hot showers or what, but while I was on this diet, that actually completely went away, and I also never had a single pimple on my face as well. So I didn't record my weight at the start of the diet, and I didn't record it afterwards as well. I would say that the weight didn't matter, but the truth is that I haven't had batteries for my scale in a while, so that's the true reason. But anyway, just from my observations and from other people as well telling me, I was much leaner. I think my body just overall looked better. I had less bloating, definitely. The bloating goes away within a week. I also just looked stronger and more lean, more fit. So yeah. So something else I want to mention is that I went to the dentist during these 30 days, and the dentist said both my teeth and my gums looked absolutely great. The one thing he said though, he asked me if I used mouthwash, and I did not. So I think he was kind of leading me on that my breath smelled a little bad. I also had my friends tell me that my breath smelled bad. So I did some research, and I guess it's a ketogenic thing. When you're on the keto diet, you tend to have some bad smelling breath. So I got some mouthwash, and that took care of that, but just another observation I made. So I mentioned earlier that I drank every weekend that I was doing this diet. So for those mornings after those nights, I didn't have a single hangover at all. I usually don't really have hangovers all that much, but I really felt great after nights of drinking, which was weird. So I know something else people worry about while they do this diet is their sexual performance. Mine was totally fine. I had no problems with any of that. And the last thing I want to say is that during this whole diet, I had absolutely no gas at all. No burping, no gas out the other end, absolutely nothing. It's probably from the no fiber, I would assume, but I have absolutely no gas at all. So yeah, overall, I think I really enjoyed the diet. It's definitely easy to stick to just because it's so basic. You just eat meat and animal products, that's it. I think I'm going to try it again. This time I'll take before and after pictures. I'll record my weight, do everything like that. I'm also going to incorporate dairy products this time around because I just love milk. So I'm going to incorporate milk, more cheese as well. So yeah, overall, a really good experience. Stay tuned for more videos. Thanks, guys.